Now for the latest on the ground, we're joined by Shane Harm, who's in Seoul. Shane, hi. So when we spoke earlier, we were interrupted by loud cheers from people there. So tell us a bit more about the atmosphere now that this decision has been made, and have we heard from any lawmakers yet?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of the protesters here spill out, but many do still remain. I don't know if you could see or hear behind me, but it's turned into more of a celebration, more of a concert-like atmosphere. And we've seen some opposition lawmakers actually come out to the scene here to stand with the protesters, and some of them are speaking right now on stage. But the reaction here was celebratory. Like you said, we heard a loud roar erupt when word came out that this impeachment bill had passed. But the Democratic Party issued a statement immediately following the vote that's saying that this vote is a win for the people and a win for democracy. We also heard from the Prime Minister Han Duck-soo, who now becomes the acting president, saying that he will do his utmost to stabilize state affairs. But nonetheless, a historic day here in South Korea, seeing the third time South Korea has impeached a president. But now, like you said, it moves on to the Constitutional Court, who will make a final judgment on this parliamentary motion.
Shane, have we had more official statements from the opposition on their success with this motion? Was it an expected result for them?
Well, it was not a done deal. I don't believe the opposition lawmakers believed that they were certain. It definitely was trending towards the fact that the opposition needed 8 ruling party lawmakers to cross the aisle and vote in favor of this bill. We knew heading into the vote that 7 had voiced publicly that they would vote in favor of it, but we saw with the final tally of 204 votes, 4 more than the 2/3 needed for this motion to pass, meaning that 12 ruling lawmakers went across the aisle and defected. But in terms of what the reaction is from, it is still a little early, but like I said, the Democratic Party issuing that statement saying that this is a win for the people and for democracy in general, but there's still a long road ahead in terms of President Yoon. His future is concerned. His powers as president are stripped, but he also faces a slew of criminal investigations. Of course, prosecutors. We also have a high-ranking corruption body that is also conducting its own investigation, and that's all going to lead to President Yoon, because many of his inner circle, including the former defense minister, and we received word today that the defense counterintelligence command chief was also arrested, an arrest warrant out for him as well. So the walls are narrowing in on President Yoon as well. Because he is stripped of his presidential duties, that means, and especially with insurrection charges, he is not immune from any of these his criminal liability.
And Shane, as you said, the Prime Minister Han will be stepping in as acting president. Can we expect any immediate changes in the administration?
Well, as acting president, President Han, or Prime Minister Han, I should say, his responsibilities and duties will be limited, especially when it comes to foreign policy. Much of his duties will center on domestic affairs like the economy. But in terms of foreign policy, we have, of course, a new incoming U.S. administration. These are all going to be stifled. We knew that President Yoon at the time was looking forward to meeting President Trump as soon as he came into office, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen anymore. So much of the effort for the Prime Minister was going to be in terms of stabilizing internal affairs, including the economy and investments from abroad.
Shane, thank you so much. Shane Harm in Seoul for us.